Ooh, goodness gracious. Hi everyone, Ham here. Spring has sprung. Oh my God, the sun in my eyes. I wanted to sit in the sun. My dog has been begging to come outside, always wants to sit in the front yard, right? But has become rather territorial as a 9-year-old. So anyone jogging by, and now the neighbor across the street has a new dog. This one with the razorback, like a what's that dinosaur? Ready to like try to save the day. Meanwhile, your French bulldog, pretty sure your teeth are made for plants, not for meat. I don't think you could attack or kill or injure anyone really. But it's a pain in the butt because she'll run off and try to like lick someone to death, like chase them down the block. Like, what are you doing? Anyway, so today's video is going to be a little bit of a story time, a little bit of a rant, and then at the end of it all, why it's important to let things go. And this is like the new kind of theme in a lot of my videos, because me as a person, I get along in any situation, even if something's shitty or bad. Like, I'm usually pretty good at like sorry, the neighbor just got home and now I'm staring. I'm usually pretty good at just like being okay with a little bit, like not needing everything all at once, the best of everything, the best experience, the #1 seat at a concert, you know, like I don't need all that. Like, I'm comfortable just like kind of roughing it a little bit. But at the end of the day, which is my new phrase, I know it's like in every, not my new phrase, but a phrase I use in like nonstop now as a grown person. At the end of the day, I am also someone who believes in justice, and justice being served when it's needed, and doing what's right, and not being taken advantage of. Okay, so I took my kid to medieval times yesterday, which, by the way, I've been waiting to go for a very long time, for years, ever since Cable Guy came out, Jim Carrey, so quite some time ago. And it's definitely the type of thing that my kid would be so into, so excited about. And let me just give you some background on my kid. Positive Polly, loves everything, loves life, doesn't complain, doesn't run off, doesn't ask for anything, is just literally like the ideal like golden child. Not everyone's perfect, not to say that they're perfect, but like definitely acts older than they are, and is very wow, super distracted today. I got this new nitro coffee, I added milk to it, that could be it. Cold brew, I don't know, who knows. Okay, anyway, so back to that. Very positive, never sees the bad in things, always just tries to see the good in things, right? I, on the other hand, will complain a lot because I'm very vocal, but it's just words. Like, I don't actually like care, like I'm just like happy to be somewhere, like everything's cool, but I am very vocal if like something isn't right. So we got these tickets. We got them back in December, and it was a Christmas present. My parents said that they would pay for it as a Christmas present. Well, because I ordered the tickets closer to my birthday because I wanted to make sure there'd be no snow and you know, daylight savings time. I wanted to, you know, we'd have to drive to New Jersey. I wanted to make sure on the way home it would be, you know, sunny out. By the way, driving to New Jersey from New York is probably the most confusing. It's like Rainbow Road in Mario Kart. Like, you don't even know where you're going. There's 25 signs, 25 exits. You have 4 seconds to make a decision, and someone's cutting you off the whole time it's happening. So, but I'm a good driver. I've driven across the country a bunch of times. I've driven a lot, so wasn't too worried about that aspect. But anyway, still, you know, I'm by myself with my kid. I still want to make it as safe and harmonious as possible. So I got the tickets. You know, Christmas present ended up, because it was so close to my birthday, parents said, oh, it'll be a birthday gift, right? And I was really excited, planned it all out, got the tickets ready, got the tickets printed months ago, like got a bunch of snacks yesterday, made sure they were dressed in like the brightest, hottest tie-dyed colors so they wouldn't get lost, you know. So we ended up buying the Queen's package, the royalty package. Hey, it's a gift, someone's buying it for me, why not get the VIP package, right? Which guaranteed you front row or second row center. There's where the problem ensues. So we got there, they said doors open an hour and 15 minutes early. We literally got there almost 2 hours early, right? Literally one of the first people online. Then they separated people with regular general admission and people with VIP tickets. So we were literally the first two to walk in the door. And they said first come, first serve. And we have VIP, so we get preferred seating. So we're excited, we're ready to get in. First of all, the place smelled odd. What is that weird, it was kind of like throwing me off. It had like a weird smell. I almost felt like I was in the Middle Ages. I was like, what is that weird rotten smell? Anyway, so we get there and we get seated second row center. Now, you don't get to pick your seats, and I think that's a marketing thing, how they get to sell out shows, because let's just say you wanted to pick tickets for March 15th. And you go and look, and there's only seats up top left, let's pick a different day. So everyone would just eat up the good tickets, and then like no one would buy those like upper ticket or like tickets that supposedly weren't as good, and the place wouldn't make as much money. So by them selling out the show and just sitting everyone in, they end up selling out every single show, if that makes sense. Sorry if I'm not being super clear, a little bit all over the place. Anyway, so we sit second row center, and as soon as we sat, I liked it because we were just in a group of 4, and I didn't think anyone was going to sit next to us, and if they did, like, okay, it's only 2 people. So as I sit, I kind of am like, I asked the waiter, like, how come, we paid for this, there's no one in here, we're the first ones in, why are we not in the front row, right? So they get a manager, the manager tries to explain it, and then they said, like, well, if there's extra seats up front, like, we'll move you, like, we'll put you up front because you asked. It's like, okay, great. And as I'm sitting there, I'm noticing the second row is a little low, okay? Which means the front row is a little bit blocking your view. Not entirely, but you don't have the same aerial view as everyone else. So by the way, anywhere sitting are great seats. Up high, up low, like don't think that like it's good to be able to see this aerial view, right? But what's cool about the front row is like, you get handed roses, you get like sand gets thrown, you're really close to the horses. So I paid the same as the people in front of me in the front row. But we're not getting handed roses. We're not getting any kind of other special treatment other than like getting seen first. We got like a picture that came with it, but like you pay for that. Like it's something you're paying for ahead of time anyway, which is strange. So the really old benefit is like VIP seating, which is guaranteed front row or second row center. And we're a party of 2. So you got to figure they got to jigsaw all these people in. So that's probably why, only being a party of 2, we ended up where we ended up, even though buying the tickets 4 months in advance. So I'm noticing that, the front row is going to be blocking us a little bit. And in front of the second row is the aisle. The aisle where all the waiters, vendors, people who have to take a piss are walking. We're also next to the staircase and the exit for people to go out into the lobby. They let you in an hour and 15 minutes before the show starts. How is it that every single fucking person has to take a piss? Why is every vendor just standing in front of us? Literally the whole show, we had people walking back and forth in front of us. We had people asking us fucking questions. Oh God, the language, sorry. Anyone who had to pee walking by us. So literally as you're watching, like, hey. People are just, the whole time I'm doing that. And I'm like, and I just couldn't get over it. So second row is really considered the nosebleeds, I would say. After the show, I stood up, there's a third row. Best seats in the house, third row center. You're still just as close about, but you have a little bit more of an aerial view, so you see everything. Second row, a lot of things are being blocked by the people's heads and by everyone walking by. But what is cool is you are pretty close. You get to see the horses. You're really close. So it was still cool. But what the hell? I want to call them and complain and be like, how is that VIP seating? That's literally the worst seat in the house, to be sitting right in front of where everyone is walking. And I was talking to the dad next to me, and he said the same thing, like, how come we literally walked in first, and if it's preferred seating, first come, first serve, why are we not in the front row? So I asked the people in front of us, and they acted like they didn't really know. And at the end of the show, the dad felt bad, and he goes, they said that it was my birthday. Okay, so there's a celebration package. Now, I went for my birthday too. I just didn't say it was my birthday. I didn't end up buying the celebration package. Well, I guess I should have, because I would have got up front. So at the end of the day, it's a great show. I thought it was awesome. Perfect for ages like 6 to 10, I would say. Or older, but I'm saying like any younger than that, I feel like it could get scary maybe, like some loud noises, some whatever, but oh my god, what a cool freaking show. I really liked it. I love stuff like that. I wish I could have gotten like a car service and gotten hella wasted, you know, been screaming crazy, which we were screaming crazy, cheering, and it's a lot of fun to get you going. So anyone who complains about it, it's probably just because they had a bad seat or, you know, they weren't feeling it that day. But honestly, I would recommend it. It's a great performance. It's a great show. The actors do a wonderful job. It's really, really like high energy, and it's cool. It's fun. You know, it is what it is. You know, you can't expect, you know, Broadway's Aladdin, but it's still like very well done. Everyone's in outfits. Everyone's done. But what the hell? Why am I paying the same price as the people in the front row? Yeah, I got center, but like I can't see anything. Like I can't now because of the dang sun. And oh my god, and the picture they took of us, I was like, they printed out 2 of them. I want to shred that shit, but my daughter's like, oh, he looks so great, I love it. I'm like, there's a gift shop in the beginning. The whole place is a gift shop. They don't sell snacks, but you're allowed to go back to your car. So we went back and ate our snacks. They only sell alcohol and really, really, really expensive like things. So you have to warn your kids ahead of time. I'm not buying anything, or I'm buying you one thing. It's like one of those things. Why is my dog literally just like running away? Butter, come back! So, yeah. So yeah, the show was good, but like, how is that justice? Like, how is, I want to, honestly, I'm not the kind of person to call and complain. I just kind of like go with the flow, like, hey, I made the mistake, you know, you live and you learn, like, you can't blame other people. But this is one of those times where I want to be like, listen, you MFs, you are just trying to sell tickets, you lied, you liar, these seats suck, and you made me pay the same as the people in front of me, who literally are like getting handed roses and like handed things, and like the knights are like doing all this interactive stuff with them, but like we're getting blocked, and literally every vendor is like trying to hand out the pictures that we're taking in the beginning, so they're scanning the audience to try to find people, but I feel like they're just told to walk around with them and try to sell them. So you feel like it's like someone with a minimum wage job that's just trying to like phone it in and like make it seem like to their manager that they're doing something. So they just keep pacing back and forth, but like in front of me, like, what is wrong with you? So I don't know. Preferred seating, unless you're in the front row, not worth it. Second row sucks. Third row center, best seats in the house. Up top, great seats. Anywhere else, probably great seats. Second row, horrible. Second row center, by like the staircase. Like, who does that? Like, give me my freaking money back, really, or some free tickets. Like, I'm really like wanting to call them. And like, yeah, driving with all the crazy New York, New Jersey exits. Jesus, crazy. I don't know, but anyway, I still had a good time, only because my kid, like I said, is hella positive. Like, literally kept telling me, this is the best night of my life. Like, oh, okay. So I'm really here for you, and you have to like change your mindset and your attitude as you grow up and become a parent. Like, you're not doing things for yourself. Like, realistically, if I went with my friends, yeah, it was more of something for me, but when you take your kid, it's like, it's for them. So the advice I want to get to this video is, try to suck it up, Sally, when that kind of stuff happens, and just enjoy the fact that your kids are enjoying it. Enjoy the fact that like you're really not there for yourself, even though you're excited and you want to be there, and the kid in you is like, woohoo, I want to have a good time. Like, it's for them. So try to remember that. I'm trying to remember that for myself, and that's what made it a good time, right? And just seeing the joy and the excitement and the experience and the memories and all that kind of stuff. So video cap's ending, so I don't know if this video was informative or annoying or what. I hope you got some vitamin D like I just did. All right, I love you guys. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy, beautiful day. You look amazing. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're talented, and you will get that job that you interviewed for last week. Okay, bye. Love you.